going to explain to you what to expect at a quinceañera party. If your quinceañera is going to be the first one in your family, or if this is the first time you were invited to a quinceañera party, watch this video because here I'm going to explain to you exactly what to expect at a quinceañera party. Hello, my name is Paloma. I am a quinceañera photographer. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you're going to learn everything about a quinceañera and how to plan one. I'm focusing mostly RE part of the event. Usually a quinceañera will do a ceremony and a photo shoot beforehand, so you will only have to do this if you're part of like the court, if you're the quinceañera, if you're part of the very close family. If I had to describe a quinceañera with 3 basic concepts, be family oriented, so you're going to see the whole family in the quinceañera. All the tios, all the primos, grandparents, everyone goes to those kinds of events and everyone is invited, so you will see all age groups from children to grandparents. Number 2, delicious food. There will be plenty of super delicious food, from like appetizers, the cocktail hour, the main dinner, and desserts. They'll have dessert tables and candy bars. Number 3, dancing and having a good time. It's a party after all. Actually, after the quinceañera finishes the whole protocol, they will open the dance floor and you will be able to dance and have a good time. And depending on the quinceañera, they usually have like all those kinds of like super fun stuff at the dance floor. Think of a quinceañera like a wedding, because the party will have very similar parts, like the cocktail hour, the entrance, the dinner, the protocol of the wedding. We also have a protocol for the quinceañera, and the dancing and having fun. So it's gonna be something very similar. First thing that I want to warn you about will be, if you are used to showing up on time, you will be the first and only person at the quinceañera party who arrives early, because 99% of the quinceañeras that I photograph, like at the very start of the party, it's just tias, parents plan on arriving there a little bit later, like not just in time, because nobody really ever shows up on time. The party usually starts with the cocktail hour or the appetizers. You have some appetizers, you can have some drinks, and it's just like the start. Usually after that, the quinceañera will do her main entrance, and she will usually be accompanied by the court, like damas, chambelanes, or parents and padrinos, or however the quinceañera decides. And she will just walk around to the entrance, say hi, walk to the main table, and usually right after this, people start serving dinner. Yes, it's time to indulge in this delicious food. Now, depending on the quinceañera, they may serve traditional Mexican food, or they may serve something different. It really depends on like the quinceañera and her family. Whatever they decide to serve, you can be sure it's gonna be delicious. If by this time you have walked around the hall, probably notice like a candy table or a candy bar, but those are usually closed at this point, so don't start grabbing stuff just yet. They usually open those later on and there will be an announcement. Usually either during dinner or like right after dinner, they play a baby pictures slideshow with pictures of the quinceañera since she was like a little baby. This is a super cute part of the quinceañera. You will see like the parents, the tias, like all tearing down. At this point, the quinceañera protocol starts. The main thing at a quinceañera, or like traditionally like rite of passage, let's say, from childhood to womanhood. So a lot of the traditions that you will see will have like meanings around that. And not every quinceañera does every single one of those traditions. None of those are mandatory, they are all optional, so you might see something different at the quinceañera that you go to, or you might decide to do something completely different at your own quinceañera. Up to you. Starts with the crowning of the quinceañera, which is the crowning ceremony, which means they are crowning her as like the princess, queen of the night. Then the change of shoes. Usually the dad or like padrinos will do this, and this signifies the change from like childhood to womanhood. So she will go from like flats or like tennis shoes to like high heels. Then the last doll, and the last doll can be given by dad. If that's the case, dad can dance like a little waltz. If it's given to the quinceañera by like a little sibling or like a little cousin, just going to hand her a toy or a doll, and this signifies also the change from childhood to womanhood. Then she may also receive a ring or a medalla, and a surprise gift. Once again, everything is optional. After this part, usually the dances part of the traditions start. That means like the valses or waltzes that the quinceañera is going to dance. Once again, you might see something different at the quinceañera that you go to. You might decide to do something different at your own quinceañera. This part usually includes a main vals, which is a vals that the quinceañera is going to dance with the court, with her damas, with her chambelanes. After that, she will also dance a vals with her dad, which is like the father-daughter dance. Usually she will have a dance with her dad, dance with padrino, and dance with grandparent. Like those are like the three main ones. Now, if the quinceañera decides to have a family vals, this will entitle tíos, primos. It might be like a really long vals and they will just mention names and they will like passing by and dancing with the quinceañera for a little bit. After this part, they will move on to the toast. Quinceañera is going to stand at the front of the dance floor with her padrinos, her parents, the court, and they will say some words. There will be some like very short speeches, like the parents are going to talk, the padrinos are going to say some words. Sometimes the quinceañera also gives thanks to everyone for coming. After this, the cake cutting. Yay! Because you will get cake. Usually cakes are so yummy, delicious at quinceañera parties. This part, the quinceañera goes to the cake table with her parents. We'll get some pictures. Sometimes they will play the happy birthday song on Las Mañanitas, which is like the Mexican version, and she's gonna cut the cake. Mom and dad like feed her like a little piece of cake. Do not push the quinceañera's face on a cake. No, are you kidding me? This is her day. I know this because we do this in my own family. We are like very used to like smashing the person's face on the cake. That's like a tradition, quite a tradition if I may say so. That can be done on like your very own private like parents and siblings celebration. If she's your friend, you can do it another day. Like, you will not push the quinceañera face onto the cake on her quinceañera party. No, big no. If you do, you're not like a good sibling, sister, family, friend, whatever. You don't do that on the quinceañera party. Now onto the last part of the quinceañera dances, and this will be the surprise dance. The surprise dance, it's usually like a very energized and super fun dance. It's usually like a mix of different songs. I'm actually gonna leave a link up here where you can see a surprise dance, and the link is also gonna be down below. Usually, end of the surprise dance, the quinceañera and the court walk to the guests and they bring them to the dance floor, which means the dance floor is officially open. So now it's time for the most fun part of a quinceañera, the partying, the dancing. Now all you have to do is have a good time, and I guarantee you're gonna have a freaking amazing good time at a quinceañera, because honestly, we Mexicans know how to party. We do. Now, if you want to watch a real quinceañera party, I'm gonna leave this video right here. You should watch it. Check out actually what happens at a real quinceañera party. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you have a wonderful time at the quinceañera. Bye!